when we face difficult, disturbing, or hurtful situations, our initial response really calls for us to pause, to slow down. Habitually, we might react in the moment out of a place of hurt, a place of confusion, a place of feeling insulted. And if not that initial reaction, we might go into the mind, into thinking, into trying to figure out what's gone wrong, what's just gone wrong, trying to figure out how to avoid feeling what we feel. Now this direction of our attention into wanting to figure out with thought what's wrong, what to do about it, this direction of travel leads us into a more contracted, painful place. We begin to take what's just happened more and more personally. And this overthinking, this using our mind as a way to find a solution, the same mind, the same level of thought that believes that what has just happened is a problem, gets in the way of our potential for fresh thinking, for insightful thinking, for the kind of thinking that comes from a deeper place of love and wisdom. So a pause allows for us to detach from taking what's just happened as personal, detaches from triggering personal reactions. And as the detachment occurs, we experience what has just happened. We experience this situation that might be painful, less and less in a personalized way. Now, a pause can be anything from 2 seconds to 2 hours, 2 days, 2 years. There's no limitation on the resting back into a pause. It's really a softening of the focus of attention, the softening, the relaxation of the focus of attention. As our attention softens and relaxes, it doesn't attach to thought. It doesn't attach to the personalized thought so much. And this opening, this softening, allows us to connect consciously in an unobstructed way with our heart, with the tenderness and unconditional openness of the heart. And resting back into and as this openness and this boundless capacity to feel what we feel and not take what we feel personally, we begin to see with the light of the heart the entire situation without judgment, without wronging the situation, wronging us, wronging the others involved. We start to see from a wider perspective. This is a meeting of the moment that is full of potential, full of awareness, full of the capacity to see clearly what's going on, these subtle dynamics, what's going on with a wide perspective of understanding, to see with compassion, to see ourselves with compassion, to see the situation with compassion. This place that we're seeing from, this connection with the heart, is to see that what we are, the truth of our being, is whole and complete, only ever whole and complete. From this perspective, there is a constant recognition that all is well, no matter how it appears on the surface, all is well, inwardly, deeply. The truth of our being is whole and complete. And then when we look out on the situation from being rooted in being, and it's sensing and knowing the wholeness and completeness of ourselves, we can see with clarity, we can see with perspective. We can see a way forward that is an expression of the truth. That what we are is whole, what we are is unconditional love in form. We can see our way forward. In the most difficult of situations, we can see our way forward. And we can see all the events of this situation are serving our own waking up, our own recognition again and again and again of the truth of our being and our way forward. Shifts away from being a knee-jerk reaction, a reaction that simply feeds old patterns, and we see our way forward from insight and deep wisdom and love, and our movement forward becomes an expression of love